Good morning, sunshine.
Good morning, sunshine.
Good morning, sunshine. Today we're going to talk about sex.
Sex with you.
Let's talk about sex. This topic is very exciting because even our government, cut it out. Our Akong is very interested in this topic. So they realize that this is inevitable. Inevitable. I love to say that word because it's like the Matrix guy. You know the guy, the Matrix guy? It is inevitable. I will come and kill you. It's inevitable.
It was inevitable.
Whether we like it or not, we are the product of sex.
Yeah.
We're going to cover today on how you can start talking to your child about sex. So since this is a men's talk program, probably we'll just talk about the men's side. The women's side, we don't know. So,
we know, but we don't know, right?
Yeah, we don't. Women, very hard to understand. The first point they talk about is to start early and
Keep talking.
Keep talking. Wow. Now, the definition of start early, I mean, in the report, in the article, they said that probably during 10 years old, when they approach 10 years old, we can start talking about it. Because I think this year my sons are also at this point, they are P4, right? 10 years old, so I have to start talking about sex to them. So for those parents out there who wants to talk to your child about sex, maybe this might help you a little bit. How do you actually even start talking about it?
I think it's
Father to be, by the way.
father to be, so I'm learning from him.
Who's your daddy?
I don't usually talk to my parents about this topic.
Well, in the article, they talk about firstly naming the body parts correctly.
Wow, that's gonna be hard, man.
Wow. Yeah, because what are you going to use? In fact, I find it funny that actually the human anatomy is used as a curse word. So then how are you going to teach the child that this is not a curse word, but it's actually a body part? Again, it's very intriguing, don't you think so? That we actually use these things as curse words. For example, like jia.
If you think about it, it only becomes a curse word when it's in dialect. But if it's in English, it doesn't. It's like penis you, vagina you, boobies you, smelly penis.
It's something which you all can think about, because ultimately, why are we calling someone a body part? But they also talk about keep talking about it. Keep talking means what? Every day, what the son, Sana,
Yes, pa.
how's your cuckoo bird?
Pa, I don't feel comfortable talking to you about my cuckoo bird,
No, but I have to keep talking.
Where do you get that advice from?
Never mind. We'll try again tomorrow. You want to leave comments below. No, when is a good time for us to actually talk about this subject with our child? So we move on to the second topic. They talk about don't feel awkward about the topic. Guys, girls, whatever. Just thinking about it is awkward.
Exactly.
How do you not feel awkward? So it is a very hard subject to cover for sure. And the only way you probably can cover it is, let's say on accidentally you're watching a movie with a child and then they're kissing or there's some intimate scenes, and then what you gonna do? You're gonna pause it there. So you're gonna pause. Son, see what they're doing. Okay? This is natural because very often you see children when they see even adults kissing and all that, they go ee and all that, right? But so again, this part is very interesting. So how does one do that?
I think there's no right time,
There is no right time.
Yeah.
There's no right time.
But I think, talking about feeling awkward, right? This topic is always awkward because it's not a topic that we often talk about. And I think as a kid, if you are my dad, I would never want to talk to you about it.
Maybe my suggestion is this. There's no right time. So find a time. Set it in your calendar and set it there and let him, because that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to set it there, like for example, Friday night. Don't ask me why it's Friday, but it could be any day. This time, I will sit down with one by one and then talk to them about sex.
I guess the next part that a lot of parents screw up, even if they find the courage to actually talk about it, is how do you start the topic?
You don't start, you just do it. Like I say, set a time, set a day, and you do it. You talk about the topic, you start with, do you know how you came to this world?
Yeah.
We can start with that, right? In fact, that works a lot, right? How do you come to this world? Then it came because of love from your father and mother, and then we actually because had a
Physical act of love.
physical act of love. Moving on to the next one. How do we explain what happens during puberty? So what happens during puberty? I think for guys, for guys, our change is not so obvious.
Yep.
Yeah. For ladies, they're more because they probably have a swollen top and then and bleeding bottom. So yeah, things like that. Yeah. So ultimately, for a guy, we don't really have that problem. And there's probably no pain at all.
It's true.
The only things that we'll probably face is our voice will start to crack and change. And of course, what happens is, this hair thing, it will happen. Because as you grow older, what happens is they will spread out. From the top, they will spread out throughout your body. So what happens during puberty? If I'm looking at my son, and I notice that his voice starts to change, it'd be great for me to point it out to him, like, hey, now you're going through puberty, and then to share with him. At this point of time, when it hasn't happened, they may not be interested, right? As it is, because to them, they are very current animals, I call them animals because sometimes they really behave like animals. So children, when their voice change, is a quick indicator for boys, for me to go and talk to them.
I am your father.
At the same time, so you will see probably a mustache growing and things like that, hair growing in places that you probably never knew existed. Of course, for girls, when you see things being a bit more swollen than usual, then probably that's the time to talk to them. Okay,
Alright.
so last but not least, we talk about don't lose your cool. How would you lose your cool? Papa, why my kuku so hot one? Papa, why my kuku so hot one? Papa, why my kuku so hot? Papa, why my kuku so hot one?
Pause. This is the part whereby the papa, wow, what do you want me to reply you, son? Soft also an issue, hard also an issue. Huh? Papa is very helpless, What kind of question are you asking, Papa? Okay.
Papa, why my kuku so hot one?
Son, it's normal.
Keep your cool. Keep your cool.
Goose for a bar.
Children are bound to ask questions. I believe as a parent, I will not avoid them, but I will probably tell them straight up. As a parent, simple. If they were to learn something, I would rather they learn it from me. So at least can control that information flow. So yes, to me, I think this is a relevant advice. Don't lose your cool, because some people might get frustrated. Why keep asking me the same question one? When you grow up, then you know.
That sounds like your parents, right? My parents don't even bother to. When you grow up, then you know. 我没有听到他在讲什么。
Last time they totally ignore.
他有讲话咩？他问，他不是问我啦，问你啦。
Then someone push.
Yeah.
Push. Mommy, handle, mommy. The question. They're asking the question. No, cannot. So I think it's time for the guys to grow some balls. Grow some balls and then take up the challenge and do it, man.
Face it, embrace it. I mean, you might not answer it in the correct manner or like how you portray in your mind. The last thing you ever want to do is let me get back to you. What do you mean by let me get back to you? You mean you have not been through that phase? Of course you've been through that phase, right?
It's not like customer service, Let me get back to you.
Exactly.
I'm not too sure what you are trying to ask me.
Or ask Mama. Oh, so you mean Mama is more knowledgeable than you?
Guys, either you do it or you pound it. Whatever, you just get it done. Alright? So I think that's all for today.
Yeah. Very interesting article that we came across on Monday.
Do check it out.
Yeah.
Everything is down below. And do subscribe to us if you can, because we are going to try regularly to post videos every single week. If you like this, just click on the like and then give a comment so that we can reply to you at the same time. Alright, thank you and see you next week.
See you next week. Bye.